Hey, Stephanie, with RevelationU, back with another meditation from Melanie Beattie's Journey to the Heart. Daily meditations on the path to freeing your soul. If you haven't gotten this book, you know what I'm going to say. Buy the book. It's so good. There's a link below if you're watching this on YouTube, or you can go to my website, revelationu.com/resources, and you can buy it there. While you're out there on the site, there are posts and courses, meditations. I'm a personal coach as well. All types of resources out there to help you become more aware of yourself and the world around you so you can live an aligned, content life. That's the goal. That's what Melody's here to help with. That's what we're trying to do. Got it? So I'm actually going to read yesterday's meditation. I was sick yesterday, and May 14th's meditation was so good, I couldn't pass it up. So we're going to backtrack a little bit. Sound good? Let's dive in. Okay, May 14th. Stay open to surprise. On my journey, I have often been surprised, sometimes pleasantly surprised. Some of the places I was told to visit, places I was told would bring me joy, didn't. Occasionally, they left me feeling cold and confused. I would reach out and grasp for something from an experience, only to find it wasn't there, at least not for me. I was left wondering why it didn't work, why it didn't feel right for me, or why it didn't do for me what others said it did for them. Then other places, other experiences. The ones I had the least expectations of surprised me. They riveted my soul, opened my heart, touched me, changed me in ways I didn't expect. In ways still surprised me. To have certain expectations is natural, but stay open to surprise. Don't let your dreams and expectations color what you know to be true for you. Trust your perceptions. Trust how a thing feels to you. If you expect something to work and it didn't, trust that. If something has opened your heart and produced growth, love, and joy, trust that. Contemplate this. Don't let your expectations or prejudices color and distort your experience. You may be pleasantly surprised to find joy where you least expected it. You know, in the beginning, she references that some of the places I was told to visit, places I was told would bring me joy, didn't. Occasionally, they left me feeling cold and confused. Who's felt that way about life in general? I'm guessing you too. It's happened to all of us. I mean, maybe we check all the boxes that we were supposed to check, and life doesn't really feel like we thought it would feel, you know? I mean, maybe you end up hating the career that you chose, you end up getting divorced, or you in general just feel unfulfilled about your life in general. And that happens all the time. But also on the flip side, possibly have the opposite experience of, let's say, something pretty easy. Let's say you thought you would hate camping, everything about camping, being outside, the bugs, the dirt, the smoke, the everything. But when you went camping, it turned out you actually loved it. Being in the woods, being around nature, invigorated you. It made you feel connected. You enjoyed spending time with your family. You even enjoyed the s'mores, and the bugs didn't bother you too much. Or perhaps you got divorced and you thought it was going to be a terrible, wretched experience. And while it was, maybe it broke something open in you that lied dormant for a long, long time. And that experience actually produced some major growth and happiness. Those things happen. Those things happen. And I wanted to make sure I addressed this meditation because it really speaks to what I teach all the time, and that is knowing yourself and listening to yourself. the things that we think are going to be great for us and the things we think are going to be terrible for us are we have those perceptions because of the messages that we're fed, not because of how we intrinsically feel, right? And when you know yourself, you can make choices that are aligned for you personally. So you can say, is this right for me? And you'll know in your heart, in your soul, in your gut, if it is right for you or if it's not right for you. And as you get to know yourself, as you get to understand your likes and your dislikes, the things that are right for you and not others, you'll be able to trust that a little bit more. And being in touch with yourself and being sensitive to the messages that come to you, you'll be able to hear them more clearly. And you'll be able to accept those intuitive things for what they are, and you'll trust them. And so when it's time to make choices in the moment, you'll be able to make choices that are right for you and in alignment for you at that very moment. When you put yourself in a box, you don't allow for the flexibility that you need when we're walking through this life. You cut yourself off from experiences and insights that are key to attaining the contentment and peace that you're looking for. Isolation can be very destructive in any form, and cutting yourself off from experiences or opportunities for pleasure and growth, that's part of that. You don't want to cut yourself off to those things. And so many times we have perceptions based on messages from our family, our friends, our society, even TV shows and news media, social media, telling us what's right and what's wrong. And sometimes those aren't right. They may be right or wrong for that person or for a majority of people, but for you, it just feels different. It just feels right inside. As Melody says, if you trust yourself, let me get back to this. As Melody said, if you expected something to work and it didn't, trust that. If something has opened your heart and produced growth, love, and joy, trust that. Know yourself and trust yourself. That's the most important thing you can do to build the life of alignment and peace and contentment. The life that you're looking for. That's what you need to do. I hope you enjoyed this episode today. If you did, like it, share it, subscribe it, all the things. And if you have a comment, let me know. Put it down there and let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you have any other topics you'd like me to discuss, I'd be happy to discuss any topic you want. Also, again, you know what I'm going to say. So do it already. Buy the book. Melanie Beattie. Journey to the Heart. Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul. Link below on YouTube or my website, RevelationU.com/resources. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Keep going on your journey to be revealed, and we will see you next time.